Not every legend got its shine. Some muscle cars were built so wild, so fast, they scared the streets, dodged the spotlight, or got buried under the big names. Today on CarSwagger, we're putting respect on the ones most people forgot. The factory freaks and straight line assassins that were too fast for the streets and too raw for prime time. These are the top 5 forgotten muscle cars that made Detroit nervous. First up, 1962, Dodge Dart 413. Max Wedge. Yeah, that's right, 1962. Long before the Hemi stole the show, Dodge was stuffing 413 cubic inches of cross-ram induction chaos under the hood of a mid-sized Dart. Lightweight, aggressive, and absolutely unhinged, this car was a track weapon straight from the factory, but it was loud, rough, and lacked street manners, which made it perfect for the kind of drivers who didn't care about comfort, just domination. It was banned from polite society almost as fast as it hit the quarter mile. Coming in at number 4, the 1964 Ford Thunderbolt. Ford took the Fairlane body, yanked out everything heavy, and shoehorned a 427 high-riser V8 under the hood. This thing wasn't built for dealerships. It was built for drag strips. Only about 100 were made. No heater, no radio, no nonsense, just raw horsepower wrapped in steel. In the right hands, it could dip into the 11s. The Thunderbolt was so serious it got banned from street class racing almost immediately. Ford called it experimental. Racers called it a street assassin. At number 3, 1969 AMC AMX 390 Go Package. AMC never got the respect it deserved, but the AMX was a two-seat powerhouse built to punch Camaro and Mustang drivers in the mouth. The Go package added performance goodies, a 390 V8 pushing 315 horsepower, and a short wheelbase that made it deadly on the streets and surprisingly quick off the line. It didn't last long, only a few years in production, but for those who know, the AMX is still one of the most underrated muscle cars ever made. Number 2, 1970 Buick GS Stage 1. Don't let the luxury badge fool you. This car was a killer in a three-piece suit. With 510 lb-ft of torque and a 455 V8 built for destruction, it ran neck and neck with Hemis and 454 Chevys of the day. Buick didn't brag much, but the Stage 1 would rip the paint off its competition. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't loud, it was just brutally fast, and that made it dangerous. Too many people slept on it, and now it's a ghost in the history books. And at number 1, 1971 Plymouth GTX 446 barrel. By 71, emissions and insurance were already cracking down, but Plymouth gave the GTX one last punch with a 446 barrel setup, triple carbs, high flow intake, and a look that said, "Get out of my lane." This was Mopar's last gasp before regulations neutered the industry. It was a monster, but it got overshadowed by the Cuda and Roadrunner. Today, it's a rare sight, but in its day, it was too wild for most buyers and too fast for the streets. These 5 cars may not be at every car show, but they deserve their place in the Muscle Car Hall of Fame. They weren't built for comfort, they were built to dominate. Factory freaks like these remind us that Detroit used to swing for the fences, and sometimes they hit so hard the streets couldn't handle it. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next ride. This is CarSwagger.